Right. Hi, Ms.Ciandro.
Hi, Chardonnay.
So I'm doing a research, or not a research paper, but I'm doing a project for my final for English. So I'm gonna ask you some questions about your childhood.
Okay.
When you were a child, what was your dream?
When I was really little, I wanted to be a donut maker
Really?
because I thought that would be the coolest job because you got to eat donuts all the time.
Wow.
Then I realized as I got older that I did not want to be a donut maker. And as I was a little bit older, I always liked sciencey things, but I didn't know what I would do.
Did anyone ever tell you that your goal was impossible?
No. I usually got encouraged to do whatever I needed to do.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is one of the biggest goals you set for yourself?
Well, when I was young, my dad would always say that I was going to go to a real school. And what he meant by that was not one that, like, he considered it a party school. So he wanted me to go to a more prestigious school. And so that I set my sight on going to a school that met that in my dad's eyes and in my eyes. And that happened to be UC Davis. So that was like a goal I had, that I was going to go to Davis.
Okay. Did you have to make any sacrifices, like a relationship, to meet your goal?
No, luckily I guess I haven't been so lucky. No, most people that I've had in my life helped me achieve my goals. They didn't hold me back.
All right. Were you ever afraid to fail at anything like your goal?
Yeah. I think in graduate school, I did that a little bit more where maybe not afraid is not the right word, but still I let fear slow me down and kind of defer my dream into something else, because I didn't think what I thought I should accomplish wasn't what the general population thought. So what I mean by that is, like, for my master's, I could have got an MA, which is a Master's of Arts, but since I was studying science, I wanted to get an MS. Well, everybody at my school wanted us to get MSs, and I wish I would have just finished my MA and been done with it, than keep saying I was going to get my MS and then not finish.
All right.
So I'd say yes, there has been chances where that happened to me.
Did you ever get in the way of achieving your own goal?
I guess that same kind of thing of graduate school. I don't know that if I got in my own way, but if they always say hindsight is 20/20. So now I know that I wasn't focused and I didn't really have a very good question to study. But at the time I didn't realize it until I had been doing it for a long time. So in a sense, my ignorance got in my own way. Like, I wasn't aware of the way the scientific community really works. And so I would say, in that sense, I got in my own way, because I was thinking that life would be one way, and it wasn't that way, and I didn't adjust. I just stayed in that old frame of mind.
Okay. What would you say your personal legend is?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I don't know what I would say. I was kind of talking to my husband about this the other day, because he sometimes they make fun of me because my first name is very unique, and so when we go places, I don't say my name is Satina, I say my name is Tina, right? And he always, oh, did you write Tina? And then I go, no, I wrote your name. But he was joking with me because I go, but more people on this planet know me as Ciandro than know me by my name. So I would say all the students and knowing me would be more of my legend than things that I've been doing this job for the longest of any of the things I've ever done. So I would say, hopefully, my student success is my legend.
All right. I have one more question. How do I even word it? Like, if you were to go back and tell your younger self, what advice would you give your younger self? Because now you're a teacher, and like you're teaching science and marine bio.
I think what I would have told my younger self is to try and do more experiences, like get those opportunities that you passed up on, but go for it and just try it. Because if you fail at it, it's not a big deal. But if you don't try, then you never know. So I would have helped more people do their science research when I was in my my master's degree. I would have tried out for the cheer squad because I was afraid. All those little things that you just kind of were hesitant to do, and maybe no one encouraged you to do it. I would just go back and say, just try it. Doesn't matter if you don't make it. At least if you try, then you know that you tried. I don't know. That's kind of a weird way to answer it, but just those few little things. One other thing I would have done is I would go back and talk to my high school chemistry and physics teacher, because he passed away kind of young, and I stayed away when he was sick, and I wish I would have went and talked to him and told him how much he meant to me, because he was a cool person.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.